Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome, one and all, to the 492nd episode, Racing to 500 of the Hospital Podcast with myself, Degs. Big up my executive producer, Chima, and of course, King George in the background. I'm giving George a beer. He's had a long day. I think he's cheered up a bit. Firstly, I just want to apologise to everyone for missing last week's episode. But to make up for it, we're going to roll out for maybe an hour and 20 minutes today. And we're going to do 3 live podcasts in a row because you guys are amazing. So, should we get cracking? Big up to everyone in the chat. I hope everyone has been well. I want to give a massive shout out to Florian, who's finally catching it live. Good stuff, my friend. Welcome. And as you can see, the Kenyan giraffe is back in the jungle. This tree just wants to be a part, bro. Like, this wants to be a part of the podcast. It's ridiculous. Jerry Pollard says, dang, and we're on time today. Jerry, you saying that we're not on time usually, mate? Because you'd be correct. Big shout out to Lenvindine. I love that. Fizzo20. What's good, my friends? The Driller, my friend. Welcome, 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 welcome. So I'm going to kick things off with a personal favourite of mine right now. And it's from 2 really sick artists, Catching Kyra and Manchester's own Dogger. And this track is called Easy, Electron Z. My friend, you said easy at the right time. Listeners of the 492nd episode of the Hospital Podcast, welcome. And yeah, let's have some fun. Debo asked, where's the cabbage? I don't know if you can tell by my eyes. Chima's going to change the camera so she can see. Oh, God. Yeah, I've had plenty of cabbage. You know what? Last night, I was at some local football. I was at Horsham against Barnsley. Horsham in the 7th tier. It's a town I lived in for about 10 years or something. And yeah, it was good fun. So it's 3,000 people or something like that. But we obviously had a bit of a stiff drink. Hence the reason why I needed to self-medicate today. Big up Japan. Road Gaming asks, where can I submit my music for Hospital Records? I've idolised the sound. I started producing Liquid D&B. Well, my friend, you don't ask, you don't get, and I really respect that. I'm probably the wrong person to ask. Obviously, I have the email submission, dubsfordegs@gmail.com, where, of course, I listen to promos from people, whether you're established or non-established or whatever, whoever you are. But in terms of demos, I still believe there's maybe something on the website. I'm not 100% sure, but I will try and find that information out for you, my friend. And yes, Pastor Degs is back. Praise the Lord of Jungle, man. Let's go.
You know we're trying so hard to be the best we can. It's always changing in our eyes. I know. Let's be the best we can.
Yeah, gonna start off with some Liquid vibes. So yeah, this tune that you can hear right here is by Tatora and it's called Nightmares, which is weird because this isn't the kind of soundtrack that I would envisage during my nightmares because it sounds really nice. So Tatora must have some really flipping great nightmares. But yeah, absolutely love this. This is out as part of Future Sight. So yeah, welcome people. The Belgian crew, yeah? The Church of DMP and Cabbage, my God. I missed you guys, man. Eric says, sorry about missing 491, but I'm here today, mate. You never have to apologize.
For all you've been through, let this ring true. Learn to sit still, until there's calmness, sit still. Cause now I realize the pain's an invader. I'm far more conscious when I see it on my radar. Now I know nothing's above me. I'm sober in my thoughts, they never run free. I'm more calculated. Yeah, this life is different when you're hungry. Wanted to fly out of the country, do the things I'm born to do, but that takes sacrifice. Yeah. Don't ever think you're born to lose to keep your appetite, but only feed your mind with love. So you're making good decisions for the ones you're propping up, and maybe some will break your trust, but it's a fact.
Yeah, big up Dusky on this verse right here. Listen close.
Diamonds in the dirt.
We find no diamonds in the dirt, there ain't no timing like the first. You'll be surprised the way the wind follows nicely from the hurt. They say you get what you deserve, and I believe it. Don't ever feel your purpose has no meaning, cause I can vouch for seeming worthless. So searching for a feeling, I promise there's a light beyond the ceiling. It's just the same.
D-Bro says, ooh, whose vocals are this? Thanks, mate. I appreciate your support, rude boy. Good morning from California. Good morning to yourself, Rianne. Hope you enjoyed the show. James Timmis says, loving this. Celebrating my 50th, cooking and enjoying a glass of whiskey and listening live for the first time. Happy days. Listen, James, can we just do some, like, maybe some champagne emojis or something in the chat?
Like I was born for this. Repeat it in your...
And yeah, happy birthday, my friend.
And you got
You are so welcome.
Day that you could fly. With all these pages left to write, understand your soul, stand the test of time, yeah.
Big up, D-Bro.
Doubting anything, I wanna rise. Felt love to an extreme when there was phases I was blind. It's never where it seems, it's just amazing how you tried. Failure to comply was my saving in the sky. Yeah, paper planes to raise me high. Practicing your aim should be practicing from time. See with pressure there's a balance, all these years we've all aligned. Diamond in the dirt, see the twinkle in your pride.
Do you know what? I don't know how many people in London we currently have in the chat right now. If you're from London or kind of like around the southeast of the UK, basically I've got a little thing for you. So what I'm going to do is this Friday, 17th of November, at the Colour Factory in Hackney Wick, you've got Unglued, Lens, Winey, and myself, the Kenyan Broccoli / the Kenyan Giraffe / lover of jungle plants, or whatever it is you want to call me. And yeah, and we've also got some amazing special guests as well with Amplify, Yano, and MCXL. So basically, if you're from London or you can get yourself to London, I will offer you, so just for logging into the podcast, how am I going to do it? I'm going to do this a conversation. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to pin a discounted ticket link in the chat. We're going to wait till George has got the details for that, right, Chimmer? I take it. We'll grab George in a minute. He's hiding away. And we'll pin it in the chat, and then you can just use it and you get a discounted ticket. And of course, if you're not from London, I do apologise. I'm just going to play you loads of drum and bass to try and make you feel better. Big up James, man. Welcome to the community. They'd like to smoke cabbage, but they are a good bunch of people, right? Studio Sunshine says, sweet, too bad, not next month. I'll be in London in December. Kate says, should we guess what Degs is going to be drinking during this podcast? I mean, we keep it nice and simple today, right, Chimmer? So yeah, I'm drinking Peroni, of course. I like it. One more time. Big up James. Derek says the goat Degs back at it. I take it by goat you mean I kind of look like a mountain goat. Something like that. So I appreciate that because that's probably an upgrade, let's be fair. And it's actually in the chat right now, as you can see, just for all you podcasters, a special discount link. Big greetings from Texas. Big up Taurus Gaming. So yeah, this amazing piece of music you can hear right here is by DJ Marky and Javon. It's called Dance Again. Oh, Jadrilla asks, Goat Talk, CR7 or Messi? I'm going to open that up to the floor first, you know. Yes, big up Espanol. Hablar un poco español. That is about as much as I can speak. Saludos. Big up Florida. I was very lucky to be there in August for Talk in Orlando. Absolutely amazing show. So yeah, I want to give a massive shout out to the Talk gang, Kev, MC, collaborator, Suckle K, all the crew. Absolutely legendary people. Now that is got to be the ultimate clang. You can tell I'm hungover, right? Anyway, this tune right here is P Money and Whiny 6STR. I gotta say, right? I don't know how many of you people have downloaded this album. Salute to Invicta. My God. They literally logged in at exactly the wrong time. I think that's probably the first time I've ever done that. Do you know what? I've got some actually really special music from from the Invicta camp. They've actually done a USB. I'm going to explain a little bit more about it later. And yeah, it's really fucking sick, man. Yeah, big stuff. This is on Streets, Love and Other Stuff. So yeah, go cop that. Album was released, what, maybe 4 weeks ago? Roughly. Me and Chim are just trying to work it out, right? We're just winging it. All right, let's do this.
We do big bikes, big cars, give them whiplash. Come on, big bikes, big cars, give them whiplash. Tell them bring the G&E and we take cash. We don't care about the feds, man's pressing on the gas. We do big bikes, big cars, give them whiplash. Come on, big bikes, big cars, give them whiplash. Tell them bring the G&E and we take cash. We don't care about the feds, man's pressing on the gas. Put your orders in fast. We got bikes, we got cars, big bands, motherfucker. 34 with the R, GTR from the 6STR. Even when I cruise past, and the sounds like rock. Put your orders in fast. We got bikes, we got cars, big bands, motherfucker. 34 with the R, GTR from the 6STR. Even when I cruise past, and the sounds like rock.
Yeah, damn, this is techie, man. So yeah, Jar Headpiece Banger says, hello family, hey Degs, great set on BBC the other week. say it's quite hot in here today. That's why I'm sweating, by the way. Yeah, so basically I did a show with the amazing Charlie T on BBC Radio 1, which I really, really appreciated. Charlie T has got, I have to admit, is a massive supporter of my music, but actually for a lot of people within drum and bass, especially people that, you know, for many years I was up and coming, and she was always very supportive, either on Kiss and now on Radio 1. So yeah, I really appreciate that. Ben Betchley says, sick mix, thank you, my friend. I'm glad you clocked in, 10 minutes after the last one.
The jet stream.
Martin says, big ups from Bulgaria, would be absolutely banging if you could bring the Link Gang over here for a rave. God, I'd love that, man. So Kate asked, Degs, are you hungover from yesterday? I mean, that's probably why I'm sweating, right? I've got like the alcohol sweats or some shit. So yeah, like I mentioned earlier, I was at some non-league football, and obviously a lot of beers were drunk. 7th tier Horsham against 3rd tier Barnsley. Barnsley obviously a professional side. Sorry, I just didn't want to miss my cue point. And yeah, it was good fun. Unfortunately, Horsham lost 3-0. But for a team of mostly part-timers, I was really impressed, man. So yeah, if you're into football and you support a Premier League club, you know what? Go support your local teams, man.
The jet stream.
Wow. So Steve McGrath says, loving the groove, a wee bit of jungle would be awesome. We'll see what we got for you, my friend. And the driller says, you better hydrate, drink that water. That's very, very true. Another Bulgarian here listening from London, but would love to see Degs on the beach in Burgas. Now, I'll be honest with you guys, I've never heard of Burgas, so if there are you're always sweating, mate. I love that. If someone could explain exactly what Burgas is like, then yeah, I'll go and check it out. Right, time for something from superstar Ena. Let's go. Jimmy, you seeing this advice from Eric in the chat? Eric says, terrible advice here, just don't stop drinking, can't get hungover if you're still drunk. Can we just have a little disclaimer that those are the opinions of Eric Lavery and the opinions of Eric Lavery only.
I've been dreaming about this, I've been wanting this for time. Said if I'm gonna do it, then I'm gonna do it right. I wanna travel far and I'm gonna travel wide. I wanna go around the world, I'm gonna see all of the sights. Take off on the flag, we'll travel like on cloud 9. Climb up to the top and then we'll see the skylines. Wanna go and take a trip, I'm gonna go and live some life. We're gonna see all of the lights. Those city lights, I wanna see you shine. In those city lights, I've never been so high. In those city lights, I wanna see.
Right, Sigma, Gardner, City Lights. Let's do this, people.
I've been so high. In those city lights. In those city lights.
Absolutely massive tune here. And this track is from the legendary man himself, Mr. 5'6" Unglued. I'm allowed to say that, because is he 5'6" or 5'6"? Chimmer, don't look so shocked. Is he 5'6" or 5'7"? We'll go with 5'5". And I don't know how many of you guys follow Unglued on his socials, but yeah, he's actually pretty much just completed, I believe, what will be his now second album on Hospital Records. And Ben Betchley says, hey Degs, can I get a shout out to my girl Simone, please, bro? It would make her very happy. Well, Simone, big salute, big shout out. So I'm going to play you a Voltage track, which I selected just for you, Simone. And also, can we just give some love for Simone, please? Let's go. Eric asks, how tall is our Kenyan giraffe? I tell you what, right? The first person to guess my height in feet and inches, because we're weird and we're British and we have to do everything so differently to the rest of the fucking world. It's ridiculous, right? I'll give you guess list to a show. How about that? Steve wants a rewind. Absolute massive tune. This is out right now on D&B All Stars. This track is entitled Love Is Calling, and it is by someone who I also have to admit is around the... Should I stop? Don't... 5'3"? No, I'm talking about Voltage. I'm going to play this tune now. Ruin knows I love him, man. And the thing is, like, I love those guys so much. They could both probably beat me up, so I need to shut up, man. Right, let's have a look at some of these guesses. Gentlemen, Degs. What is a foot? Oh, man, I love this podcast. It's too much. Do you know what? I actually can't. I can't even. So we've got 6 foot, 6'2", 6'3", 6'1". Okay, so there are a couple of really, really close guesses, but I'm actually going to have to do it to the half decimal to get this, so please keep guessing, man. 5'7"? Someone thinks... Bro, come on, like... Six foot inches, so 6 foot and 1/2 inch, nearly. 6'1". Okay, you're the closest so far. 6'2" and 3/4. I mean, you just need to change the decimal very slightly. So the winner is Tad. I can't pronounce the surname, but can we just give a massive shout out to Tad? He has guessed correctly at 6'2.5 inches. When I was 24, I think I was like 6'3", but I've definitely shrunk in the last 10 years. So, you know, when I'm taking the piss out of other people's heights, you can, it's just, I'm just insecure. I'm just insecure. Right, time for some Wilkinson. Ooh. I tell you, it's happening today, right? I thought you would measure height in tacos. Oh my God. It's amazing. I guarantee anyone that comes and logs into this podcast for the first time is like, what the hell's going on?
I used to know, but now that does not feel
Right, Hospital Podcast 492. Let's go. Someone said trainer's off, man. And you know, I think Dara actually asked a little bit earlier who my favourite football team is, and that is of course Newcastle United. But the shirt you can see me wearing right now is LA Galaxy, and I have to give a massive shout out to all the crew at Respect. Because yeah, they're the ones that gave it to me, so yeah, big up. See, I want to give some more shout outs to the chat, man. You know what? I love the chat. It's not actually easy to mix and respond at the same time, but you guys make it easy for me for some reason. So yeah, big salute to Jerry. Vanessa Watson says it's my partner James and I first time banging these tunes stuck in traffic in Western Supermare. Wow. I was not expecting you to say that, man. Newcastle Man U head into the Europa League. Yeah, the worst thing, Shimmer, I can't even respond to that because it's true, isn't it? I mean, we might be lucky. Laura says she saw the picture of my dad in the Newcastle strip. Chris Youngstrom asked, how much height does that neck add? Like at least a foot, man, I'm not gonna lie. Oh wow, do you know what? I think that's got to be a podcast first. I actually noticed that. No, I noticed this because I saw two commenters with the surname Schroeder, and they're actually different people, and they're twins, Daryl Schroeder and Derek Schroeder. I tell you what, just because you guys are legendary twins, both logging into the podcast at the same time, I tell you what, if there's a show that you fancy coming to, drop me a message on Instagram, and mate, I'd love to host you guys. We'll drink some beer, we'll have a good time, and yeah, you can see my dance moves in real person. There we go. So Fat Notification says, watched your set with the lens earlier with you on the mic. Thank you so much, my friend. Big up from Miami. Also, Ben Thomas Meisner says, and we have to give a massive shout out and lots of maybe, I don't know, baby emojis and love hearts. Shout out to my newborn son, Oakley. Big up Oakley, future junglist. Right, time for some music from the legendary Formula. Loving what this dude is doing right now. This track is called When We Dive.
Good night and good luck.
Every chance
But yeah, I've got some really, really good music. This is Aya, Mara and Genetics, Take Me Back. So yeah, big up Oakley. We have witnessed, not literally witnessed, not like literally, but we have witnessed the information that has been given to us of a new junglist in the family. So just to remind you, dude, like if he does listen to the podcast, just let him know that I try not to swear. It's just hard, man. Okay, Jake says I finally made it. Good man, good man. Thanks for the tunes, Degs, mate. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your presence. I really appreciate you being here, man. Big up Roger. The Driller says, I don't think you understand how much you make Wednesday legendary. Oh, mate, that's a very humbling thing to say. Thank you so much, man. Working with good vibes makes my day 100 times better. Honestly, just, yeah, hanging out with you guys virtually certainly makes my Wednesdays better. Because, you know, what else would I be doing? Watching Newcastle lose in the Champions League. Yeah, I'm not salty about that, am I, Chimmer? Yeah, I'm fine about it. I'm fine. Moon Squad asks, are these plants real? Well, there's only one way to find. Nah, man, they're not real. Right, something now from, go back to a bit more liquid kind of vibes, something from the Spearhead camp. So this track is actually something, I think this came out last year actually, but for some reason, it just came around in my record box, I was just kind of going through tunes. And this track is by an artist called Terror. The track is called Loaded Gun featuring Espa, but this is Bossman, Steve BC's remix, and this is classic BC. Listen to this. Man, I love this tune, man. Big up the Schroeder twins. Podcast will be top of my Spotify rap this year. Big up, man. And I love to hear that. My go-to for running and working. You know what? Exercise your brain, exercise your mind, and you will be free. Why am I trying to be philosophical? I'm just not very good at that. I was Jim is saying, this is why. Right, I can see some lovers of liquid in the chat, so I'm gonna keep the flavour going, right? Man, I can't even describe how this tune makes me feel, man.
Take a breath, running down the road just to find your purpose. Changing up the words when the words don't hit. Everything you felt is not a curse here. Listen to me now, let my voice speak clear.
I'm still trying to come to terms with emotion. I'm still trying to keep up with the pace. I'm reluctant to change, run jumping away. Love drunk from the drum funk, just some punk in a rave. I'm never numbing down, the buzz is never tame. Hitting with that sudden love, you'll see it in their face. Sudden like when flooding comes from tiny drops of rain. Find me at the viewing spot, trying pots of grade. I can't deny it stops the pain. Train of thoughts circulating like the blood around my veins.
You know what, people?
What's our purpose and our place?
Monroe and Dusky, unbelievable combination of artists. And this beautiful vocalist right here, Nina Aria. Great vocal. So how you feeling? When you put the emoji that best represents how you feel when you listen to this tune. For me,
just driving through the city then.
Just be a cloud.
What you taste.
And that could either be sitting on a cloud or smoking clouds, I guess. JS says, up the Tonali. I tell you what, my friend, never back the early kickoff. My God. I love that MK. Move squad. I love these, man. So yeah, OK Jake actually said, where are you off to next, Degs? And as I mentioned, this Friday in London, Colour Factory, 17th of November. Of course, we are back. Unglued, Whiny, Lens, and whoever this guy is. He's got so many names now, I can't even keep up. Idiot, basically. Yeah, there's a ticket link. Check it. So Vlad Cuba says, and I do apologise if I've butchered your surname, my friend. Why here in Italy people only listen to Jump Up? Hospitality come here and show to Italian people what drum and bass can be. Now, I've got to admit, I don't think, aside from obviously Sun and Bass, which is in the beautiful island of Sardinia, and my friend, if you've never been to Sun and Bass, you know, I would recommend it more than any festival in the world, to be honest with you. I mean, if I had to be biased and pick one, I love Sun and Bass because they play a mixture of the new and the old, liquid and jungle, primarily the subgenres, but also like the clientele's quite like a little bit older as well, and I kind of like that. Anyway, I'm not saying that young people suck. It's just I don't understand what you're saying. Like, what does bussin' for real mean? Like, what does that mean? Jimmer, help me. What are these cats going on about? What does that mean? No, that was mid, bro. That was what do you mean mid? Mid what? Midway? You're midway through a flipping sentence, bro. Come on. Jim was like, look at this boomer, man. Right, time for a Dubs for Degs submission. So Fat Notification asked Degs, when you come into Wolverhampton, Wolverhampton, right? So fun fact, I lived in Birmingham for a couple of years at university, and one of my best friends there, still spend as much time with him as I possibly can, even though we live opposite ends of the country, was from Wolves. I'd actually love to play up there, so please tell your promoters, man. And yeah, so basically just want to explain a little bit about this tune, right? So obviously during the pandemic, everything was a bit shit, let's be fair. I wasn't earning any money, unfortunately. Well, not earning much money, because obviously the large majority, and I'll be candid with you guys, like the large majority of a musician's income comes from the shows, right? And as a result of that, I kind of, out of nowhere, went from what felt like an amazing 2 years. I signed to Hospital in 2018, and 2018 and 2019 was amazing. I felt like I was in a dreamland, and I was just like, look at all these amazing, talented people. Like, do I even flipping belong here? Like, it was crazy. And then, you know, whether it's via a bat or Wuhan lab, I don't really care about the politics of it, but all I know is that it happened. So during that period, I was advised by another artist to start a Patreon. And basically, I had a dude called AD who was learning to produce and just kind of had some really good ideas, but needed a little bit of like cleaning up in his songwriting and elements of production. I'm not saying I'm the best producer in the world. I guess songwriting's more my kind of remit. And I said to him, I'd really love to hear a tune from you one day. And it was back then, it was the Degs cast. And he's now on the Hospital podcast. I don't know if he's in the chat. This is DPR and Wits, Little Time. And yeah, do you know what? It was really, because honestly, I saw so much progression from this dude. Like he had kids, he managed to find time to do it, the dedication, and honestly, he deserves the success. So yeah, big up, man. my manipulation says, this is a pre-record, mate. I just know that you were about to say that, so, see? Big up, Dave. It honestly means a lot, my friend. Right, let's have some fun, man.
Now we can settle this like you got some.
You ready, right? You ready? Right, I'm gonna test your knowledge, people. What is this tune? What is this tune? Bonus points for the not the exact month of release, but the year, yeah? So yeah, and the first person that does, all you gotta do, once again, hit me up, and I will send you some guest lists. Sam Logue, I can't accept that. Not quite, not quite. It's very close.
Now we can settle this like you got some class, so we can get into some games.
Right, okay. It is El Presidente, and it is the VIP, and yeah, it was 2009. So don't worry, we'll do another little mini competition. Right, time for some brand new music from Circadian. Right then, people, welcome to all the listeners that are just joining us now to the 492nd episode of the Hospital Podcast with myself. Big up Chimmer, big up King George. Let's do this, man. Yeah, we got my brother D-Tune on this track. This track is Vatican Cameo. Fact notification says, tell me hospital don't do jump up. I don't know if that's, I don't think that's in question, is it? Okay, time to switch it up to something a little bit, I guess, on the left field side. And this came out, right, on Hospitality 2015. And this is a little bit of a weird one, right? This track is called Slime Banks, VIP, and by the amazing Ralston. I absolutely love this tune. Let's go. Ralston, I was really lucky to actually tour with him in Australia and New Zealand all the way back in 2019. Really, really nice dude. Right, so you know what I mentioned a little bit earlier about Invicta audio? I've actually got to go into my WhatsApp because I didn't print out the information that was required. Do you know if someone zooms in, they might see like Groove Rider's number or something? So yeah, I'm trying to find it. I actually don't know where it is. But yeah, basically, I'm going to play something new from the Invicta audio USB, and I don't know if the guys are in the chat could maybe explain a little bit more about it. I'm actually going to drip feed some of this USB. I'm not sure exactly when it's coming out. He's got it here. He's listening. He's listening. Fantastic. Can you imagine in the office they must be like, thanks for plugging my USB properly, Degs. But before we go any further, can I just say to Lee Dorrington, Degs my guy, he says, can you wish my boy Jack a massive 16th birthday? I can see he's live streaming you right now. Big up the hospital family. Jack, big up my friend. In a couple of years' time, when you can obviously drink alcohol, not saying that I would recommend that, come to a rave, you'd be more than welcome, my friend. So, I'm actually going to bring this down because I really, really want to showcase this properly. And that last tune that you could hear right there is by an artist called Spy. And Jar Headpiece Banger says, Degs, I got a dog on you a wee bit, yo. Your pictures for your tunes posted on YouTube look like mugshots. Stay away from the bad cabbage, man. Man said stay away from the bad cabbage. But yeah, I got to do something about that because, you know, I don't commit crimes to an extent. Not violent crimes anyway, just like cabbage, shrubbery related crimes. Anyway, can we move on to the Invicta USB? So, this USB, which, by the way, is green and looks awesome. And I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to just cover his number up, but no, that's City Mapper on the way here. It's kind of like green and alien-like. It looks sick. I wish I could actually click on it, but I can't. So basically, Invicta Audio are continuing their annual tradition of releasing a USB in November by launching their third on Friday, the 17th of November, in the form of a green alien. So, of course, that is this Friday. I've got a little bit of Rizzler that's fallen out of my pocket there. It's from the cabbage. So this follows on from the first, which was black, and the second, which was white. It features 10 remixes, VIPs, edits of some of our most loved tracks from the past couple of years. Now, the bit that I really, really love after is how he sent me, Will. Big up Will, by the way, from Invicta. And he's like, notable tracks. He fucking names all of them. And to be fair, I gave this, so I got it and I stuck the USB, he sent me the links, not the USB itself, and I stuck them into Recordbox. And I have to say, I listened to every single one of these. And I'm going to drip feed these over the next, because obviously we've got 3 podcasts in a row. And I have to admit, like, the new kind of jump up sound that these guys are pushing, the mixtures of vocalists that they have. I mean, they've got, this first one is, the dude that's remixed this tune is someone that I've literally rated for about 10, 11 years, and I don't understand how he's not bigger than he is, to be honest. Not in height-wise. Going back to height again, Jimmer, what's going on? We're lucky because we're quite tall in it, so like for us it's, yeah, sorry to Unglued, apologise to Voltage as well. And yeah, Enter is the dude, and this original track is Posk and Beeline Offset. Beeline also a really sick vocalist from, I believe, the West Midlands. And yeah, I'm going to play a couple of tunes from it, but just to let you know, it's on the 17th of November. I tell you what I'm going to do, after obviously this podcast is done and I'm down the pub, I'm going to put all of the links in the chat, and yeah, please go and copy it if you can. Support, and honestly, the Invicta guys, they're really, really hardworking people. They're really, really nice guys. I've actually got a single with one of their artists, Hato, coming out in December, I believe, as well. I really love working with them. They're really professional. I actually can't believe how successful they are at such a young age. And in terms of their attitude and their mentality more than anything, I mean, when I was 21 years old, actually, I'm not going to describe that. I'm going to play the tune. No one wants to hear that. Kate Audrey says, can you open your eyes wider when you say that about cabbage? No, because of the consumption. Right, Invicta Audio, Posk, Beeline, Offset, and this is the Enter remix. Listen to this.
We bring the thickness to the treble while we're unset. We set the trim to a level, yeah, it leave you upset. Yeah, the master's going up, we're trying to be the best. Filling up the room with atmosphere, I ain't no offset. Virtualizing pen to paper even when I'm on set. Throwing up the sliders on the decks to keep you on set. I'm oiling up the mic to leave you dusty MCs offset.
And you know what, actually, just before this drops, right, make sure you go and check out the original as well. Poska's a sick producer. Beeline is a sick MC. And Invicta Audio are a bunch of good fuckers, man.
Oiling up the mic to leave you dusty MCs offset.
Ben says you've still not moved the tree out of the way. It's a part of me, man, come on. So Carl B asks, is the original stream on the Book of Faces or Twitch? So my friend, the original stream, obviously I guess we would call it YouTube, right, Siobhan? I think that's just basically the main place that we're on the stream. We have had a few people ask about Twitch and also about TikTok as well. So to be honest with you, yeah, I mean, those are definitely avenues that we're going to use a little bit more in the future. Right now, time for some more goodness from the alien green Invicta USB, which comes out and is available for purchase on the 17th of November, which is this Friday, which of course, coincidentally, is linked too. Right, so this track coming in is Sam Stone, The Dough, and this is the J Buki remix. So yeah, like I said, this is available 17th of November, this Friday. I'm gonna play some more, man. I'm invested. Eric asks, right, which of the two trees is your favorite, Degs, left or right? Well, this one doesn't get in the way so much. So, I mean, if you're looking at, I'm looking at the screen, right? So this, is that to your left? So I don't like this one. Well, I don't mind it. It's just, do you know what I mean? It's always trying to like steal the show, right? But yeah, but this one gets in the way of the beer. Yeah, yeah. Maybe we should, I think it's a nice vibe, right? We've now established that they're not real. I don't know where we're going with this. So thinking about this podcast and we get asked the most crazy questions, and yeah, there we go.
Too many man wanna what about them a the bad man, none of them a the bad one. Too many man wanna what about.
Yes, we got Invicta Audio in the chat. Can we just give a warm-up podcast welcome in the chat room, please? To my friends at Invicta Audio, please. These guys are absolutely smashing it. The USB is out on Friday. I think this might be my favorite tune on the USB. Might be. I mean, listen, at least I've got one favorite. I've got favorites, although it's not as many as Will. Will's got fucking 15. I love it. I just love it, man. That's what it's all about, man. MC-wise, I'm sorry, I actually don't know. That is information I'll find out for you guys, unless the Invicta gang could maybe let us know. So yeah, please tune in next Wednesday at 5 p.m. GMT to hear some more tunes from this USB, which will convince you to buy it, right? So yeah, switching up the vibe. And then remember, Invicta, 17th of November, this Friday. This track, though, is by the Kenyan Broccoli, and NCT is called Malkia. All right, let's do this.
So when I wake, I can see your face when the pulse are low. Just wanna find out private space when the earth's so cold. Cause we've been dreaming of the day when you're on your throne. Don't wanna walk alone. Don't wanna walk alone. We thought that patience might.
Okay, Jake says, oh no, more Degs. Good man, good man.
Our existence is a blessing. I miss the ones who fell away. So every chance we have to take. Don't wanna walk alone.
Honestly, guys, thank you so much, man, for the support on this tune. Like, when you write a piece of music, the craziest thing is that you never really know how it's gonna land. And like, I know I make quite a lot of like self-depreciating jokes, and I am only joking, but half of it is actually kind of true, I guess. So I just really appreciate the support. Yeah, man, love this tune. So of course, this is Subfocus, I Found You. But this is my good friend Graphics on the remix. And because I'm seeing some love in the chat right now, how about we let the second drop happen, right? And then I'm gonna move on to something from dubsfordegs@gmail.com. And he's actually by a Canadian producer, someone from Edmonton. Really, really nice dude. Chimmer's like, yeah, let's go Edmonton, baby. Let's go. It's cold up there, baby, but let's go. Wow. Fat Notification says, Degs, quick question. Who's your favorite liquid producer ever? And you only have to name one. Easy. Logistics. Rest in peace, Marcus Intellects. Fat Notification. That is, I have to say, yeah, that's a great addition. Addition? I think I meant suggestion. Like I said, Degs is trying to multitask right now. So, like I said, this track coming in, you're gonna love this one, guys. It's by Hey Mac and Beatmall, and this is called Folding Mountain. And you know what? One of the most pleasurable things in life, I'm not going to say what people think I'm going to say. How do I make my own shit weird, man? It's ridiculous. Is going through my promos and getting a little gem like this. Fucking love it, man. Listen close. Some real Canadian winter vibes on this one, man. Okay, Jake says, Degs plays a clip from his tunes, then shorts it. You know what it is? Like, I hear myself coming in, I'm like, right, let's mix out this quick. This is a beautiful tune, man. Laura Palmer asks, show us some Molly Collins. I haven't got any in the playlist, but I'll tell you what, like I said, we're doing back-to-back episodes, including playing a few more tunes from, have I told you guys yet? Invicta Audio, 17th of November. The USB's coming out. It's a green alien. Do you know what I mean? So fucking go and get it, man. Listen to the tunes, were amazing. Yeah, big salute to everyone in the chat. I know you guys have really appreciated this tune. And do you know what it is? I actually, a slight bit of random trivia, I guess, on trivia, just random general knowledge from my life. Over the last kind of couple of weeks, especially since I released Malkia with NCT, I've had a lot of people hit me up talking about kind of like the state of Liquid, but you know, how prominent Liquid music is right now. And I think we can all kind of agree that maybe Liquid, at least like kind of rolling Liquid like this, really, you know, tuneful, soulful, melodic Liquid, is not exactly, you know, flavor of the month right now. But I really hope like we don't stop making it, because I really believe like Liquid music and the music that Hospital Records in particular was founded on. You know, I remember the first time I heard like those Hospital mixes. Do you remember the old ones that Scientific used to do, right? And the sound is just the loungecore kind of sound, like the rolling vibes, the way they use vocals, the songwriting, the fact that tunes would just have this like constant building atmosphere, and it's just like lush fucking atmospheric layers and guitars and pianos. Like, you know, I do kind of miss it. And obviously I know like maybe a lot of people think the direction of the label on Hospital has changed a little bit. I guess it's just naturally what always happens. But I don't think this label in particular, but I also believe other labels too, I don't think anyone will ever stop releasing Liquid music. And to be honest, every time we play it, I'm just looking at the reaction of you guys right now, man. It's crazy, man. So yeah, let's keep that going, shall we? Sunny as Sunshine says, intelligent DMB. Hey, I don't want to open up that can of worms. I can see Maya, who works at the label, she's saying goodbye. I hope it, not forever, right? Just for the day, right?
My little diva, chica, secret senorita, trying to hold it down, but amiga, you lost me at hello. Sun kiss, how you so composed, and you're just doing you for that, you got my vote. And got to be involved, she's all rock and roll, little bit of soul. In the jungle, it's the second she ain't home. Messy with control, blessy on her own, and she ain't airing, she just hardly on her phone. When she uploads, I double tap the pose. I'm just a man, I know it shows, but I can't fathom all this passion if you ghost. I wanna travel coast to coast with you in the passage, bag full of clothes, bag full of crow, and I don't say those 3 words, but right now I'm feeling close. Right now I'm feeling close. Sometimes I wonder what this weird world holds for us both.
See, I'm just going to read some of the comments, right, talking about Liquid music. So, I like things. I also like things. I love statements like that because it's easily digestible. I also like things. It's always my flavor. The Driller says, Liquid is my trance. Fizzo says, Liquid is life. Haymac says, aye, Haymac is here. Oh, thank you, Degs. Now, that is the gentleman that produced the track that you have just heard. Those Canadian, sultry, melancholic, Liquid vibes. Can we give a massive shout out to Haymac in the chat? One of the Schroeder twins says, Liquid needs to stay forever. Need the early morning, nighttime driving music. Very, very good point, my friend. Chris Sultan says, love this tune, summer vibes. Yeah, man, that's what it's about. That's what it's about.
And I'm only a man, and I'm a fan, but I ain't only a fan. I see you took a holiday to see the sea and the sun. Why don't you phone me when you land and you can show me a tan? Independence, you don't want a man holding a hand. I learned a lot about myself, I swear I show me a can. I got my goals in my hand and I control.
So yeah, Fat Notification says the originals were Bookham and Fabio. Fabio, very good friend of mine, someone that I really respect so much. I can't even describe to you how much I respect that dude, man. And he was the person that kind of curated the not the sound, but certainly the terminology Liquid came from his mouth. So yeah, big up Fabio, man. And Mr. Buzzin says Bookham and Fabio are goated. Straight up, man. So we have come towards the end of the podcast, where I usually say I'm going to play one more tune, but realistically I'm going to play 2 more tunes. And someone actually requested this at Dubs for Degs. I love how Dubs for Degs is started off as like an email submission for tunes, and then people would just email it being like, I haven't got a tune for you like that I made, but can you play this, which is from one of yours? And earlier I saw a gentleman in there as being like, Degs always mixes out of his tunes really quickly. I mean, so I'm gonna try and play half of this tune without mixing out of it. No, honestly, but on a serious note, I couldn't do that to the two producers. Two Russian guys, Bop and Subwave. Bop is now living in Manchester, and don't know if anyone saw his set at not at World Headquarters, that's where I was on Friday, at Warehouse Project. It was absolutely amazing. One thing I love about Bop is that his sound is super kind of, it's not left field because that's a bit of a cop-out. It's a little bit abstract, a little bit different, but it's very soulful, it's very tuneful. And I just like all of his transitions. I like the decisions that he makes with his songwriting. I think it's a little bit, it's kind of, he's like the beast, he flips it over. It's like A and B. I don't know, it's difficult to describe, but I just really love what he does. And when him and Gleb Subwave sent me this instrumental originally back in 2020, it was at the height of, obviously, now I'm not going to start a political debate here, I'm just saying what was happening at the time. The BLM protests, George Floyd, and I think there was a lot of like internal discussions about race. Whether that has turned out to be a good thing or a bad thing, I don't really know. To be honest, I think there has been some positives and some negatives. I guess that again is a massive cop out, but you know, I like to sit on the fence, man. I'm getting splinters up here. And you know, around that time, I've been kind of, because of obviously that kind of those kind of racial discussions were being talked about so much. I wrote some lyrics, and it was it's called The Shade, and it's basically about my experiences as a kid growing up in England. And you know, obviously these are more kind of the negative experiences. I just want to clarify, I actually love this country. I've had an amazing time here. I'm not gonna say everything is perfect, but one of the biggest blessings about writing about traumatic experiences, you can put them into songs and then you can turn them into like a positive thing. And hopefully the overarching message is the fact that, you know, I don't see any superiority with people. I just see us all as people. I see you motherfuckers in the chat cracking me up 24/7. And I literally cannot wait for next Wednesday as a result of this. So this track is Bop, Subwave, and the Kenyan Giraffe. And of course, this track is called The Shade. Big up, okay, Jake, man. Big up, man.
Modern day, we're feeling different. In recent years, there's a familiar sound. Back in school, man, I was used to it. Yeah, nothing defined me but the shade of my skin. Got the content of my soul. Ostracized and put aside, I never had control. 10 years on the clock, but questioning what I've been told. And I ain't gonna sit here and scream for unity. Cause I'm tired of starting dialogue with those who don't want it with me. But I'm still spreading kindness, that's the one virtue in it. Yeah. So whilst I'm on my feet, I'ma give hope everything in it. Hey, cause this world is all of us.
You know what I mean? Like, I know I'm like narrating over my own lyrics, but that was the kind of the point of this tune, was to kind of, you know, I think it's really important that you can talk about these things. Like, it wasn't always easy growing up and at various schools that I went to, and even within my own friend group, like some of the things that I was told and some of the experiences that I had were not particularly positive ones, but they were completely overshadowed by the positive ones, which is why I'm trying to say, like, the world is all of us, man. Like, I don't want us to go down this path of hyperpolarization, which is kind of, I feel like in 2023, oh God, this is again me trying to be fucking serious for once. So people are, okay, guarantee people in the chat be like, are you trying to be serious? But I am. Like, I think we live in a really scary age of hyperpolarization where we put people in boxes and we pigeonhole people in a way that's unhealthy. I think we need to have progressive conversations about ideas of like bigotry and racism and especially politics in this country. I think it's kind of crazy, right? But I think we need to be also careful to remind ourselves that we we are literally all the same. And like Jake said, like we bleed red. Unless you bleed green, then are you a fucking turtle or something? I don't know. I assume you're a Homo sapien, so we all bleed red. And I think we just need to kind of give each other a little bit more leeway in life, and that's it, man.
Cause this world is all of us. This world is all of us.
Big up, guys, man. Honestly, sometimes I'm really like surprised I don't clang more often, because I'm just reading the comments a lot of the time and just really appreciative of the fact that people are willing to also like share little bits of their knowledge or their perspective in the comments, whether that's negative or feedback. And you know, the thing is, people don't always have to agree with me as well. I think that's another thing that we're not very good at these days. Like, I think, and I really include myself in that, like, I think we're struggling to kind of agree with each other without it then descending into kind of just like personal insults. And like, so then when I come to a place like this where everyone seems to be on a level within this chat, I just think it just shows how easy it is, right? Like, it's just easy to be cool, but you know, I don't think social media helps. I don't think like this kind of, the algorithms, they feed this polarization, they reward controversy, they reward kind of friction and hatred and shit. So, you know, I just try and smoke cabbage and get away from it, basically. I've always got to end it like that, haven't I, Chimmer? Like, for fuck's sake. Anyway, I just want to say thank you guys so much for locking on. I want to apologize one more time, of course, for missing last week. But however, we will be back next Wednesday at 5 p.m. GMT, where I'm going to play a lot more new music, including a few more tunes off the Invicta Audio Green Alien USB, which comes out this Friday. So if I haven't convinced you to cop it yet, hopefully we would have done that by next Wednesday. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to play a tune. You know, like previously I've been playing hip-hop tunes and tunes that I'm like kind of influenced by outside of D&B and jungle and stuff like that. And this guy was obviously, unfortunately, brutally murdered a couple of years ago. Probably the most hip-hop thing I've ever said in my life, but unfortunately that is the case. And he was Nipsey Hussle, still had that kind of classic West Coast sound like that. I mean, like the kind of Nate Dogg, I don't know what that synth is, whatever. You'll know what I mean when you hear it, right? And yeah, it's just, I really love this tune. It's like just big chilling, man. It's all about just getting a pound and ocean views. And yeah, this track is Nipsey Hussle, Ocean Views. This is the last tune, of course. And I will certainly see you guys next week, 5 p.m. GMT. Thank you so much. Big up Interstellar Audio as well. My pleasure to support. And yeah, this is Nipsey Hussle. Let's go.
Ocean views, small circle, it's the chosen few. I wrote it down and I followed through. I bought a pound and we rode the few. I talk shit, but she know it's true. Ocean views, small circle, it's the chosen few. I wrote it down and I followed through. I bought a pound and we rode the few. I talk shit, but she know it's true. Blessings, bitches in my section. Yo, with all this money, I'm obsessive. Weapons, turning off y'all extras, turning off this bullshit direction, turning up my grind, waking up to more pressure, but it's all in your mind, so I never feel pressure. Know it's all in due time. Now honey stacking like Tetris. Hustle hard is my message, then double back and get extras. Know I spaz when I catch it. Yellow bone, white Lexus, all black tint, 2 white cups, fat gold chain, Sprite Texas. I'm just young and I'm reckless. I'm just on for my section. I'm just out here on top speed with my top down and I'm revving. I don't know about hell, I don't know about heaven. All I know is about right now and this lifestyle is interesting. Ice down in my session, I just write down his confessions. Niggas died and got life around me, I guess that I'm an exception. Blessed ocean views, small circle, it's a chosen few. I wrote it down and I followed through. I bought a pound and we rode the fuel. I talk shit, but she know it's true. Ocean views, small circle, it's a chosen few. I wrote it down and I followed through. I bought a pound and we rode the fuel. I talk shit, but she know it's true. Look, I'm in these streets with my Cuban on, and my biz with my music on. Old friends like what you been on. Shit, I've been on my grind, I ain't usually home.
Yeah, I run out of beer, man. I'm about to go to the pub, Chimmer. Just celebrate life, right?
Niggas round me lose it all.
See, I want to give a massive shout out to absolutely everyone in the chat.
And that's just where we was, I'm cracking.
Honestly, all your support means a lot, man.
From fucking hood rats to fucking stores.
And you know, I can't think of many drum and bass podcasts where, like, I can play some hip hop at the end and people still stick around. I love that.
Told you roll 8, this shit was ours. Getting this cake, yeah, nigga, then getting more. Look at this world, young nigga, this really yours. Nigga, this really mine. My niggas is really Ford. Them buildings is really high. Them cars is really foreign. And all I see is ocean views. Small circle, it's a chosen few. I wrote it down and I followed through. I bought a pound and we rode the fuel. I talk shit, but she know it's true. Ocean views, small circle, it's a chosen few. I wrote it down and I followed through. I bought a pound and we rode the fuel. I talk shit, but she know it's true. Yeah, early morning off that flight though. We gon' go hard, then get right, bro.
There's that sin. You know what I mean, Chimmer? There's that sin.
10 years later, I'm alright though. Look, these niggas act like they don't like though. They be mad cause niggas shine bright though. Look, I got a real grand and bright go, but I'ma let you pick which way tonight go. I got my dough right, plus the right dough. I mean it's legal, pay taxes to them white folks. My procedure, stay cracking till my lights low. Then when I die, blue rag around my right folk. 100,000 in my coffin, that's just light though. Playing Stevie Wonder song, smoke some flight, bro. Crack a pint of act, then pour it in some Sprite, bro. Until that day, I'm walking toward what's in my sights though, cause all I see is ocean views.
My God, yeah. Do you know, it's mad because it's like, just leave you with one little diatribe before we go. It's mad when you have someone like Nipsey, like obviously his life was curtailed a little bit short at such a young age, and he probably could have affected more people, but it's incredible how many people he did manage to affect. I mean, even look at someone like Tupac, like dying in his mid-20s, man, and like he's revered by, I mean, my dad likes Tupac, my dad's 65, like it's fucking crazy. Like imagine it kind of sucks because they'll never know what the effect that they had on people. But yeah, look, it is what it is. And the only thing that we can do, as I think Kate puts it perfectly, and I'm going to end on this, all we can do is smoke or eat cabbage to survive in this crazy world. Thank you for an amazing time. Thank you guys for an amazing time. Like Miranda says, I wish you all ocean views. Keep sending your music to dubsfordegs@gmail.com. Massive shout out to the likes of Haymack. Absolutely amazing tune. Big shout out to James as well on his birthday. Big shout out to my friends at Interstellar Audio and everyone in the chat from Rochester to Bulgaria. I will see you next week, Wednesday, 5 p.m. GMT. See you later.